Hello, and welcome to Shamika Talks, where I share with you my family values and the things that matter to me the most. And one of the things that matters to me most is education. So today, I'm going to walk you through the curriculum that I used for my students when they were in kindergarten. This is an amazing curriculum, definitely a good choice for beginners when it comes to homeschooling, and one of my favorite curriculums of all time. Stay tuned and continue to watch. All right, let's jump right in. This is the K-5 Phonics Reading, Writings, and Numbers Curriculum and Lesson Plans book. All right, it comes with the lesson plans that you can use. Obviously, you can write your own lesson plans and have your own rhythm or have your own routine. But if you're not confident and you need some reassurance just to kind of get your feet wet and feel secure in this is a great resource to purchase. All right, it doesn't come with the curriculum, but it is a resource that you can purchase in addition to the items that you decide to purchase. It covers the letters and sounds, it covers the numbers and skills, it covers the think and learn, your phonics writing, even cursive. It comes with a blend and word book. And it also comes with a set of I Learn to Read books, a set of I Do Read books, and a set of I Can Read Well books. Okay, so this will literally walk you through your whole K-5 year with your student. And they also have one for K-4 as well, but today we're going to focus on K-5. All right, so I'm going to show you a sample lesson plan. Let's start with lesson 1. It gives you all of the materials that you'll need to get ready for your lesson. It'll also walk you through just how to structure your year. It gives you good habits and routines to teach your children. It tells you here how to prepare. It also gives you habits. This is at the beginning of a lot of lessons in the beginning of the year where it, walks you through how they should sit. It helps them to practice their posture, how to sit in their chairs. And again, Abeka's curriculum is designed for private school settings, but it also works well at home. And again, you don't have to use all of this. You can just skip on to the parts that may matter most to you. So for example, they have Bible, so they'll separate each subject and give you the lessons and breakdown of it. So this is the Bible, this is phonics and habits. You turn the page, it'll show you, give you instructions. And then if you move on here, it'll give you numbers, which is their math. So for K-5, they call it numbers, but it is considered math. They'll give you all of the breakdown for that there. If you move on, now it goes into the lesson 2. All right, covers the phonics, covers the numbers, covers skills, enrichment, and then moves on to lesson 3. So just wanted to show you that this is definitely a great resource for you. Okay, so for those of you who aren't as confident as some and you don't feel comfortable actually teaching your kindergartner, Abeka also has videos, so you can purchase a set of videos and allow them to learn that way, or you can also purchase their online classes and allow them to stream online and be taught in that manner. And then also purchase a video manual so that you can kind of follow along with what those lessons are looking like and how to prepare your student for them, what books they'll need, and it kind of gives you an outline of what their lessons will look like so you can prepare appropriately for your students. So let's just go to sample lesson 1. Here we go. Okay, so as you know, it's going to cover Bible. It covers the skills development, phonics, writing, and numbers, which is math. All right, so that's what this curriculum covers, whether you purchase this or you decide to stick with this one. It covers all of those, okay? And that's pretty much it. When I taught, I actually added social studies and science, and I'll show you that. Okay, before we get into the social studies and science, I want to cover the curriculum that actually comes with the bundle and with the videos, okay? So you're going to get the letters and sounds. I don't have the actual books that the kids worked out of, but this is an actual teacher key. All right, you can purchase the teacher key. You don't have to purchase it if you don't want to. You probably don't need it for kindergarten, but again, it was my first time homeschooling. Even though I was a former teacher, I was super nervous and wanted to make sure that I was doing things right. But I want to show you what the pages look like. They are absolutely beautiful. I told you in my last video that I love how colorful the pages are. I just love the artwork in these books. Okay, so the students' pages look like this, and if you get the teacher's guide, your book will look like this, and it'll show you the answers. So I think that's pretty cool. I love this. You know, the reason I don't have the book to show you is because we used these books. All right. Again, they also have a K4, which is a great option as well. We did use K4. My daughter and my son were both 3 years old when they started the K4, and 4 years old when they did pre-K. So, which is, you know, about right. The workbook, and they zoomed through this. Okay, so this is the phonics, just to kind of give you an idea of where they'll be at the end of the year. There's some options there. You see that? And then by now they're, you know, able to write and fill in those words there. Okay, so that's phonics. This is the numbers. This is another one that I really enjoyed working with my kids with, and something that I would do again. All right, so this is the math. Again, very colorful pages. I love that about Abeka. And this is, again, the teacher key, but the pages look just like this. Okay, so by the end of kindergarten, they will be telling time, adding and subtracting. Okay, so that's the numbers. This is a great one too, Think and Learn K5. It focuses on writing skills, hand-eye coordination, visual perception, listening and thinking skills, and good character. So I did like this book. I think this may have been an extra one that I purchased, but this, you know, right here is a sample of a page. They're just going to cut on the lines. They're going to trace the path to the park, color these objects in the picture, and they actually show them what the pictures look like so they can actually color and kind of match the objects to what they see. Listen as your teacher says each picture and draw lines to the matching one that rhymes. So they'll cut these out and put the puzzle together. So I love this book. Definitely the phonics, the numbers, and this book. If these are the only three you can get, I believe that this will be a great start for your kindergartner. All right. So just kind of go to the end, see what kind of stuff they're doing. They're going through the maze. They're going to draw here, draw the pictures. All right. All right, so that's the Think and Learn K5. This is the Bible activity book. We did not do this much because I do a lot of crafts. You know, we did a lot of crafts, you know, when I was teaching, but this is really cool for those of you who don't, you know, really know how to do crafts. You know, it's just, it would be a good option for you if you just want an activity book. But I honestly didn't use it much at all. Okay. So here it's just activities. It says color the picture, and it gives you the numbers and what colors. It says here to circle 5 hidden crutches and then color the picture. All right. So that comes with the curriculum. This is the phonics. Don't mind this. Again, this is old from when Jeremiah was young. My Ariana and Jordan did do some of this, but they were writing in cursive. So, but this is just to show you kind of what their writing looks like here. I love the way that they introduce handwriting because, you know, I'm a strong believer, and sometimes the dots can throw students off and they look for them when they mature even in their writing. And so this is a great way to just give them a starting point and give them a guide on the side, but actually teach them to do it themselves rather than, you know, following the dots. But that's just my opinion. So just walking you through, and then by the end of the year, they are writing sentences, if you can see that. Hopefully you can see it. I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay. This is actually a writing tablet. So this is extra writing. Maybe if they just, you know, want to write some extra things themselves, it gives them extra practice. It's just worksheets. Like I said, this curriculum was designed for schools. So hopefully you guys can see. It's kind of dark. But it was designed for schools. And so, you know, at the end of the day, if they're bored, this kind of keeps them busy. Just offers some additional writing. Okay. Okay, so this is cursive. It's missing a cover. Don't mind it. But like I told you, my kids were writing in cursive. And so this is one of the books. This is what that looks like. It just has cursive writing instead of the manuscript. And the reason you don't see their work in this is because I used to have them work in it, but then I would rip the pages out and put all of their work in a binder so that I could keep it all together, and it would make it easier, you know, to keep up with the archives as they, you know, grow and advance up to the next grade. Next, we have science. This is science, and this is just a book that we went over together. Again, I love the pages. I love the stories and the poems that they put in these books. For example, number 1, God's plan for me. God made the world. God made me. I am part of God's world. God has a plan for each thing he has made. I am a part of that plan. And I just love this. I love the pictures. And just going over this, you know, with your student. This is, again, science. God made my body. God gave me my eyes, my nose, tongue, ears, and skin. All right, so this is a great resource as well. And again, I just love how colorful these pages are. I really do. And it's full of poetry and things that they can repeat, you know, after you with. And so this is cool. Okay. All right, social studies. It goes over mostly like community helpers and American history. Again, I cannot talk enough about how colorful these pages are. And, you know, that's one thing I do love about Abeka's curriculum is that it is very colorful. Very colorful and engaging and eye stimulating. I love that about this. And so, again, this is social studies. I only had one. I would make copies of these sheets or just talk about, you know, the information with my student. Again, it doesn't come with the actual full curriculum. It's just something that you can purchase in addition to the phonics and the numbers and writing in the Bible. So it comes with a set of I Learned to Read books. This is book 1. These are just cute little paper books, you know, for them to get started with their reading. And they'll just read these. And this is book 1, book 2, book 3, and book. These are the I Do Read books. And it just advances them a little bit to larger sentences. Okay. And these are the I Can Read Well books. All right, so by the time they're at the end of kindergarten, they should be able to read these paragraphs. Again, Abeka has an excellent reading program, and so for that reason alone, I love it. And then it comes with My Blend and Word Book. Goes over blends. Now, I will say that I did not like Abeka's flashcards. My kids were reading very early, so I created my own resources for that. I created my own flashcards, my own, again, learning resources, and my own system to really get them to a point where they were able to read. But I love this blend book because these are blends that I did not teach them. And so while they could read most of the books that I just showed you, they did not, have the blending skills down packed when they were like 3 years old. So this was still a great resource for them. And if you're interested, just subscribe to my channel. I'm going to show you the flashcards that I made and created, the resources that I use to teach my kids to read, and share that with you too on this channel. All right, everybody, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video and would like to see more videos like this, please like it and subscribe to this channel. I would love to share more curriculum with you, more tips and strategies on how I succeed as a homeschool parent. If you have any questions or concerns, and if you need any help, please feel free to comment or reach out to me on social media. I love to help you. All right, have a great day. Bye.